Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Go ahead, double tap on that screen. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody's morning? Good morning, Danielle. Danielle. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Go ahead and double tap as y'all slide on up into this room, man. Y'all know the drill. We got Instagram, we got Facebook, and we got TikTok all running all at the same time. It's morning walk, word, and worship. What we do Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. or 9:30, all depending on the word that's dropping out that day. How y'all doing this morning? Double tap on that screen for me real quick as you slide into the room. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to each and every one of you. We actually started morning walk and worship yesterday. We started a day early. Yeah, we slid on in here on yesterday just because I wanted to make sure you guys had a head start on y'all week. And also because you guys already know that I will not be live on this coming Friday, as I'll be leaving out to go to Jamaica to go speak at the women's retreat. So I went ahead and did a live on Sunday. That way you guys still would get y'all 5 lives. Good morning to you. Thank you so much, Danielle. Danielle, for those stars, first stars of the morning. Thank you so much, Karen Nurse. I appreciate you. First gifts of the morning. Appreciate you. Double tap on that screen. Good morning, Auntie Nate. I see you tapping in. Appreciate you. Love you, love you, love you. How y'all doing, man? Take anybody that woke up this morning. Right? And you just got up this morning and you like, Coach, I'm tired. I'm frustrated. Life been beating me down. Every time I turn around, I gotta deal with something. Or some of you guys who woke up this morning and you like, now I gotta go back into this job. God knows I don't want to go here. OMG, good morning to you. Latifa, good morning to you. Good morning, Georgetta. I see you. Heather Geegan, good morning to you. Heather Smith over here, good morning to you. I see you. Good morning, Sierra. Teresa, good morning. How you doing, bad gal? I see you tapping in as well. Good morning, Rachel White, Benny Simpson. I see you as well. Come on in the room. Good morning. Good morning. Yo, appreciate you. Bad gal, appreciate you. Both you guys with the first badges of this morning, man. Good morning to you. Chevy say, I got a badge for you too, Coach. Hold up. Hold on a minute. Appreciate y'all, man. Felicia, thank you so much, Felicia, for that badge. I appreciate you. She is rare. How you doing, Miss Cocky? Appreciate you. Takesha Hodges. I got tongue tie, y'all. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for those stars. What's going on, Inspiring Queen? I got my coffee this past weekend as well. Good morning to everybody. Amy, Faith, how you doing? Listen, to anybody that's up this morning and you about to go into a job and you like, Coach, I swear, I promise you, I'm at my wit's end with it. Good morning, Tia. I'm at my wit's end with it. I don't know what's going on. I'm telling you, this is what it is. This is what we do every single morning to prepare you for those type of environments, right? Good morning, Leandria. This is what we do every single morning to prepare you for you to be able to go into this world and deal with these folks. Understand that why? It's important that you know that everybody's not going to respond like you. Everybody's not going to wake up and have great energy like you. Everybody's not going to wake up every day and be happy, joy like you. It's some folk out here that you know what I mean? You have to understand that they are miserable folks. They are miserable and they have become very comfortable in being miserable. It's some folks right now that they are miserable and they are not trying to do anything about it. They don't care. This is how it's always been. Thank you, intellectual intelligence. I appreciate you. Prissy, I appreciate you. Yeah, they feel like I've always been this way. Now you got a problem with the way that I talk. Now you got a problem with the way that I do this and that. They've always been this way. And now they're so comfortable. They're so complacent with being that way that they don't want to change. They feel like because they've been talking to people like that for their whole life, that it's okay that they can talk like that to everybody. That because they always have been a sometimey standoff person, because they do that whenever it's beneficial to them, then guess what? And nobody has said anything. They feel like they can always be that way. And so what I'm telling you this morning is you do not have to develop coping skills to deal with their dysfunctional behavior. You do not have to develop coping skills to deal with their trauma. You don't have to develop coping skills to deal with their generational curses. You do not have to develop coping skills to deal with their bad behavior. Understand that. No, ma'am, no, sir. That's a fact. Come on, intelligence. Let's be real. Come on. I see you, BK Danielle 17. Let's be real. I'm not going to do neither one of those things. I'm not going to develop no coping skills to deal with your dysfunctional behavior. I'm not developing no coping skills to deal with your lack thinking, your broke thinking, you know what I'm saying, your generational curses, your issues over there, baby. I'm not developing no coping skills to be dealing with that. I'm not about to be lying to myself, telling myself, oh, you this and you that, and giving you all type of excuses of why you are the way that you are. No, ma'am. No, sir. What did I tell y'all yesterday? I'm done. You have to understand that I'm no longer staying in any spaces or places where I have to reduce the person that I am. If I got to dilute the person that I am to be around you, I'm not coming around you. Come on, Benny Simpson. Appreciate those stars. If I got to sugarcoat the person that I am to be around you, if I got to leave my brain outside in the car to be around you, if I got to walk over here, tiptoe around you, try to do this and try to do that, not to upset you, I'm not coming around you, period. Understand that I am not developing coping skills to deal with your trauma, your unhealed trauma, your unhealed pain, your generational curses. You are responsible for your own healing. That's not my job. Yeah, get somebody else to do it, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna turn my treadmill up because no, it sounds like, yeah, we outside a little bit and we ain't even got to the inspiration portion. But yeah, come on, Rachel White. Appreciate those stars, but no, ma'am. No, ma'am. You gonna have to get you somebody else to do it. No, sir. You gonna have to go get you somebody else. I'm not doing that. You have to understand that every single time that you put to the side how you feel to make sure that somebody else is getting or feeling a better way, then you are putting yourself second place. I Raleigh 93. Good morning to you. Every single, we talk about it all the time. We harp on it all the time. We're constantly talking about, oh yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't coming second place to this person. I ain't coming second place to that person. I'm not going to let this person do this. Not going to let that person do that. I'm not coming second place to nothing or nobody. If I can't be number one, then I'm not doing. Good morning, Karen Lewis. Appreciate those stars. Then I'm not doing it. If I'm not number one, you know how y'all do? You're huffing, you're puffing, you almost blow your house down. You go all outside your way talking about how you will never be second place to nobody. But good morning to you. Good morning. I just want to say good morning to you real quick. Yeah. But how about when you come second place to yourself? Reality check. I am Jennifer 3. I see you. Good morning to you. But what about, come on, Crystal Love. Good morning to you. Oh, toes. Okay, put your steel toes on. Get your construction boots. Because your friends say, ouch. I know. Yeah, come on, that part. We do it on a regular basis. And a lot of times we do it and we act like we don't know that we're doing it. And some of us have done it so much that we do it subconsciously. You huffing, you puffing, you screaming, you shout. You throw a whole entire adult temper tantrum about how you're not going to come second place to nothing or nobody. I ain't coming second place to this. I ain't coming second place to that. I ain't gonna be no number two. I'm not gonna be no but you come second place to you all the time. You come second place to you all the time. Every single time that you value somebody else's opinion about you and your life and your decision making over you, you are putting yourself second. Every single time that you go over there and you go outside of your way to provide comfort and for other people while you be uncomfortable, you're putting yourself second place. When you are over there destroying your peace, trying to keep the peace of everybody else, you are putting yourself second place. Hello, reality check. Thank you, Christina, for the Cash App. Reality check. Don't get mad at me. You show up because you want the word. I just have to tell you the truth. Happy birthday. You understand? I just want to tell you the truth. The truth gonna be the truth no matter what. Ain't no need getting upset with me. Ain't no need being bothered by me. I'm just telling you the truth. And if you get triggered by that truth, that means that it's time to start evaluating yourself so that you can create a better response for that situation. That means that, oh, wait a minute, coach. You just called me out. You just called me out. You just stepped on my toes. Hold on. Let me go and see how I can correct that right there. At the end of the day, you got to understand this now. You don't want to be second place to nobody else, but you're second place to you all the time. Protecting their peace. I don't want to upset the room. I don't want to upset the room. I don't want to tick nobody off. I don't want, yeah. You destroying your peace while you're protecting theirs. Everybody else is happy, joy. Everybody else is running around with a smile on their face. But guess what? Everybody else is running around with a smile on their face, but you upset. Everybody else is running around. They got great energy, but you are at your lowest. You over there almost drained completely out. You doing everything above and beyond to do for everybody else, but then when it's time for you to do it for yourself, you got nothing but excuses of why you can't do it. And most of the time, it really ain't an excuse. If I can be real, and I think I can be real because I started yesterday, so I might as well come on in right now. The truth about it is this right here, to be more honest with you about it, a lot of y'all, it's not that you don't want to do it for yourself, it's just you don't have it in you to do. Yeah, you might want to jot that down. That right there, you could take that on home. You could take that on. Yeah, coach, you know what? I'm going to be real with you real quick. Friends say, exactly. By the time I get finished giving and I get finished doing, and I've been doing this and doing that for everybody else, the truth of the matter is, it's not even that I don't want to do it for me. The problem that I got is I no longer have it to do for myself because I have been giving without boundaries. Understand that. Thank you, Danielle, for the stars. I have been pouring without boundaries. I've been showing up without boundaries. I've been bending over backwards without boundaries. I've been going outside of my way without boundaries. Therefore, I've given more than I should have gave. I've done more than I should have done. I've overplayed my part, overspent my finances. I have done so much right now that it'll take me forever and 2 or 3 days to get up out of this hole that I done dug myself in. It ain't that I don't want to do it for myself. The fact of the matter is I don't have it now to do for myself. Let's just be real. That's how you be feeling. And that comes from what? Lack of boundaries. You have got to utilize your boundaries every single day of your life as you're going into your spiritual journey. Understand that your self-healing journey, your development, you have got to know how to establish healthy boundaries in your life. You got to know when to say yes, and you have to know when to say no. It's important. And then you got to be prepared for the repercussions of both. Yeah, you can put it in your notes. Yeah, you got to be prepared to say yes, but you got to also be prepared to say no. And there's some folks in your life that no matter how much you love them and no matter how good of a person that they are, how beautiful of a person they are, how successful of a person that they are, it's some folks in your life that you're going to have to say no to. No, not because I don't have it, but because I don't have it to give. Not because I can't do it, but I don't have the time to do it. And what I'm not going to do is interrupt my schedule. I'm following my planner. Me following my planner means that I'm operating with great time management. Me following my planner means that my day, every single day, is strategically planned out on my planner. Come on, Wendy. Thank you for those stars. I know where I'm going. I know when I'm supposed to be there. And I also know when my rest time is. Hello, somebody. What you say, coach? I know where I'm going, what it is that I'm doing. And I also know when my rest is. It's important to know when your rest time is. That's the whole purpose of the planner. Y'all think that I tell y'all to get a planner and update y'all planner every Sunday for nothing? No, I say update your planner every day for a reason. Understand that. That's because if you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off, doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that, understand that what's going to happen is stress. It's going to be anxiety. It's going to be panic attacks. It's going to be feelings of being overwhelmed. But if you plan out your day strategically, map out your day and teach yourself how to follow your planner all the way through, then baby, you will get to a place in your life where you will develop that mentality of an emergency on your behalf does not constitute an emergency on my behalf. You don't take on other people's stuff. You will start operating with a level of calmness that you may have never experienced before. You will get to a place where you say, hey, look, that's not on my schedule for the day. I got a free day on Saturday. Saturday's my free day. If you want to get some stuff done on Saturday, I can. But Monday through Friday, and behind juggling my everyday life, the things that I got to do for me, the things that I have to do for my family, the things that I have to do for my job, I cannot fit that in. That's a boundary. Thank you, Antoinette, for the stars. Come on, let's be real. These are things that we overlook every single day. These are things that we overlook every single day on our spiritual journey, our healing journey. We look at ourselves and we say, I don't have the time. I don't have the time. I don't have the time. But the truth of the matter is you have the time. You're just not utilizing your time wisely. You know exactly what it is that you're supposed to be doing. But the struggle is getting you to follow your planner, getting you to stay on schedule, getting you to stay on task and get done what you need to get done in a timely fashion. Understand that when you're out here and you're doing certain things, you have to know exactly what it is that you're doing. If you don't, you're putting yourself in a position where you're going to have stress attacks, panic attacks. Understand that you're stress attacks, panic attacks. You're going to put yourself in a point where you're always running around from here to there, here to there, here to there. You feel like you're always going. And guess what happens when you're go, 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 go? Guess what happens when you go, 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 go? Go, 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 go. Come on, double tap on the screen, friend. Say, that's my issue. Come on, you might as well be real about it. We have to fix this right now before we go into quarter 3. This is our last month, y'all, before we go into quarter 3. We're in the half of a year right now. We're in June. And what's going to happen? There you go, Diva Styles. There you go, Diva Styles 87. That's exactly right. You run, 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 run. And eventually, just like a toddler that's running, we trip. It's like our foot just went from up under us. Smacked around. Complete burnout. And as soon as you hit that ground, just like a toddler, what do? Tears. Ah! It's the loudest cry that you've ever heard. Just screaming. If you ever seen a toddler fall and scratch their arm or their elbow, their face or anything, oh, it's like, oh my God, it's boom. Oh yeah, big temper tantrum, adult temper tantrum. And guess what some people do? You yell, you scream, and you cry. But the danger of that is some people never get up from that temper tantrum. Some people never get up from that trip. Some people go down and they never get back up. Because it's like, you know what? I'm just giving you examples. That right there, that take too much out of me. That right there, that take too much out of me. That require too much. I'm just not about to do that. I'm just frustrated with that. And guess what? You threw in the towel. You aborted your whole entire mission. You threw in the towel. You gave up on yourself. And what you did not know was if you would have got back up and stabilized yourself, if you would have got back up, opened up your planner, got back in alignment, then you would have finished, and you would have finished right there on time. You would have got done every single thing that you needed to get done, and you would have done it in a timely fashion. And as a matter of fact, this time you would have been moving more careful, right? Because after you didn't fail and you did scraped up your knees, after you did fail and scraped up your face, now you're going to move with caution. No, because the last time that I went running, then guess what happened? I failed. And when I failed, I had to start all the way back over. When I failed, I had to pick it all up, clean it all up. And after I cleaned it all up, I had to throw it all away. And then I had to go sit back down and I had to start all the way over. So the next time that you go out, you go out. And this time when you go moving with caution. You go out and you're paying attention. You go out and you're moving at a pace that's going to keep you right there on your feet. It's just like a toddler. That's the same thing that you do every day in your real life, right? You learn when you fall, when you bump your head. You learn when you take a loss. You learn when the relationship ends. You learn when the divorce comes into play. You learn when you have to detach yourself from your family members. You learn when those friends you find out are not real friends. You learn when that job starts furloughing or laying off. You learn when you get around certain people and you see they smiling and grinning in your face at one point, and then they turn around and they backstabbing and belittling and doing all these things on another. All of these things are life trips and fall. You're going to experience them. You're going to go through them at one point or another, but you cannot be distracted by the fall so much that you lay there and have a big old temper tantrum. You got to get back up. Uh-oh. Yeah. Uh-oh. And you back in the game. Uh-oh. Brush off your hands, brush off your knees. You're okay. And you get back in the game. Thank you, Avery, so much. Is it Kelly? Kelly Avery, appreciate that cash app. Dust off your knees, dust off your hands, and get back in. If you need peroxide, if you need a little bit of ointment, go get your ointment, go get your peroxide, and you get back up, and you get right back in this game. One thing that you have to understand, that as long as you live, as long as you're breathing, you're going to have some uncomfortable situations. You're going to have some things that's going to happen in your life that's going to rock your boat. You're going to have some things in your life that's going to have you all over the place. And guess what? Those things are going to happen. What did we talk about last week? Yeah, I told you last week or the week before that God is not going to tempt you beyond your strength, which means what? Some of the things that you're going through, he's already allowed. He's allowed these things to happen. He knows that you're going to struggle. He knows that you're going to be tested. He knows that you're going to be tried. He knows that you're going to be before the fire. So when you know that all of these things are happening, you also know that these things are not fatal. I can come back from this. I can bounce back from this. I can grow through this. Understand that I can get right back up. It's about your perspective. But if you look at that situation when you fall and you make up your mind once your knee hit that concrete or your knee hit that road and you say, you know what, I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that again. I'm over that. And you throw in the towel. You just said that I'm throwing away my breakthrough. I'm throwing away my healing. I'm throwing away my success. I'm throwing away my abundance. Why? Because now you're wrapped up in your feelings. You're wrapped up in your emotions. You're responding through the physical pain. Come on, double tap in that screen. Double tap on the screen. We at 36.3K. Come on, double tap on that screen. We came in hot this morning. Y'all know how we do on Mondays, y'all. Come on. What you say, coach, it's about your perspective. Friends, it's about your perspective. When you fall down and you decide that you're going to throw away your mission, because I'm explaining this because I want you to understand that you're going to go through some things. That it's not going to always be a pillow of pink roses. It's not going to be always feel good. Everybody's not going to always be on your side, patting your back, and you have to understand that you're going to meet some folks in your life that are going to be difficult. You're going to reach some areas of your life where it's going to be difficult. You're going to experience some folk that no matter how much you try to love them, they will not love you back. No matter how much you respect them, they will not respect you back. You're going to go into some job environments. You're going to go into some school environments. You're going to be inside some family functions, some church functions with some folk that you already know. Look, you are not my type of folk, baby. You are not my tribe. We are all here, but we are not all here. Understand that. And what I'm trying to teach you right now is about perspective. When you're walking into these environments that you have to walk into, right? Because you still got to go to work, and some of you still got to go to church, and some of you still got to go into these different places. How to conduct yourself accordingly. How not to allow these people to distract you, to frustrate you, or to agitate you into throwing away your mission. How you have got to operate with a level of caution and awareness that you know exactly what's going on around you at all times. That's what the illustration was about being the child. There's going to be some times when you're going to encounter that. But when you hit that concrete, when you hit that road, when you bump your head, your response to the bumping is what matters. Perspective, there you go. Perspective is everything, yeah. If you bump your head and you say, and you get back in the game, then you're about to finish this thing. But if you bump your head and you go into an temper tantrum and start screaming about how, it's so hard for you, you don't know how you're going to do this and it's so this and it's so that, then you just aborted a mission. You just stepped all the way out of alignment, because what you're doing now, you're not operating, right? You're responding to your physical pain. You're responding to your physical pain. I'm going to make it make sense. Hold on, Tifa. Yeah. Double tap on my screen. You're responding to your physical pain because your head hurt, it got a knot. Because your knee hurt, it got a scratch. You're responding to your physical pain, and your physical pain says, you might as well sit down. Your physical pain say, no, if I was you, I wouldn't do that. You just scrape your legs. But what about when Jesus got pierced in his side? And they said when the blood and the water came running down, that was physical pain. What if he would have stopped right there? What would have happened is when they put the nails through his hands, that's physical pain. What if he would have stopped right there? What if when they crossed his feet over and put the nail through his feet, if he would have stopped right there? That's physical pain. What if when he was on the ledge and the enemy took him out there and he was hungry? We know that he was hungry because they said he had been fasting. So his stomach was on empty. His stomach was hungry. Think about that. We done been hungry before and we start getting hangry, appetites, right? Well, attitudes. Now we mad and we doing all these different things. We upset with the whole entire world. That's a pain that you don't want to experience. That's a physical pain. And what happens is what the devil say. He said, you know what? If you the son of man, go ahead and do me a favor. Do yourself a favor and turn these stones into bread so you can eat. Understand that that's physical pain. You're going to experience some physical pain. And if you respond to your physical pain, then guess what Guess what you're responding through? You're responding through your emotions. Understand that when you're responding from your physical pain, when you are broken up and you just left that relationship, when you just left that relationship and it hurt and you're crying and your eyes are swollen and you can't believe that they don't want to love you and you can't believe that they lied, that they cheated, and your heart is in shambles. When you find out that your family ain't really family, I can't believe that y'all talking about me like that. I can't believe that y'all treating me like that. I can't believe that I'm hearing my business from over here and over there. Wait a minute, that hurts. You can feel it. That's physical pain. You can feel it. You feel that. That's physical pain. You feel it so much that it produces tears in your eye ducts. All of a sudden, you start crying while you're going through your emotions. You triggered your emotions. You're responding through your emotions. And what happens when you respond through your emotions? It will cost you every single time. When you respond out of your emotions, out of what you feel, then it will cost you every single time. When you start operating, pay attention. When you start operating with a level of self-awareness, understand, on a spiritual journey, on a physical journey, on a mental journey, you don't deal with things based on how they make you feel. You deal with things based on what is real. It ain't about, come on, Doris. I appreciate that cash app. Yeah. Come on. You might as well. Come on, we're gonna do something. Wait a second. We're gonna do something. Double tap on my screen. I'm gonna wait. Get us up to 500 stars over here on Facebook. Let me get 5 badges on IG. Let me get some love on TikTok. Double tap on my screen. Yeah, we outside too bad right now. Yeah, it's a little bit too late. I was trying to hold on, but I got here. I was trying to hold on, but I got here. I'm like 3 minutes. I'm 3 minutes early, but I had to go ahead and if we start, come on now, Danielle, let's be real. Appreciate those stars. Let me get some love. Double tap on that screen. Let's be real. If you respond out of your emotions, it's going to cost you every single time. How do you know you're responding out of your emotions? When you are triggered to cry, when you are triggered to be angry, when you are triggered to throw some stuff, when you are triggered to go from 0 to 100, when you want to ball up and not say anything at all, when you just want to shut down. All of those are response to what you're feeling. Thank you, bad gal. All of those things are responses to what you're feeling. I'm outside. Yeah, because I'm not done with that. I'm not done with that. I'm coming back for that. Hold on, Tia. Those are responses to your emotions. That's when your body go into the fight or flight and to make a decision as to what are we going to do. What you say, Coach? All of those things, crying, being frustrated, want to slam doors, want to throw things, want to have a temper tantrum, all of those things are responses to you. Those are the results of you feeling a certain thing in the inside. Come on, Purple Flower 93. Double tap on my screen. I'm asking for the love now, because when I break it down further than that, it's gonna be some of y'all ain't gonna want to double tap on my screen. Some of y'all, thank you so much, T Fox. I appreciate you. Thank you, Camille, Caramel. Some of y'all ain't gonna want to double tap on my screen. Some of y'all ain't gonna want to send me no stars, because it's gonna get tight. But I promise you, it's gonna be all the way right. Some of y'all gonna be like, wait a minute, she came in too deep. But that's not my fault. I started yesterday. Now I got a head start on how I'm gonna do this week. So don't blame me. It is what it is. You have to understand those are all responses for what the emotions that you're feeling in the inside. That's what you're feeling, right? The problem with that is when you are able to identify fight or flight, when you know, boom, I'm feeling a negative thing. Boom, something is going on inside of me, something that I don't like. I don't like what I'm feeling. Remember when I said your spiritual journey, your growth journey? Come on. Yeah, you're going to have to talk to me nice this morning. Remember when I say your spiritual journey, your healing journey? This right here, your mental journey, it requires self-awareness. When you become aware, friends say teach. I got to. When you become aware of yourself and your behavior, you owe it to yourself to correct your behavior. You owe it to yourself to shift your mindset. You owe it to yourself to change your perspective. So when you know right, when you know how to do right, when you know something is wrong, then you react a totally different way. Before you knew better, you would throw a temper tantrum. You would get mad. You would slam the door. You would sit in a bathtub with tears cutting down the sides of your cheeks. You would light up candles and you would cater to the negative mood. But the more that you grow and that you evolve in life and you mentally, spiritually, and physically balance yourself out and have a greater understanding of life and how life operates. Thank you, Ms. Logan, for the stars. What starts to happen? Your response to things that make you feel uncomfortable or disrespected, it moves different. I know I got a knot on my head. I got an ice pack. I know I tripped. I already put some ointment on it. Oh, yeah. I know. Hey, I can't make nobody stay with me. Yeah, I know they mad, but they going to have to stay mad. I'm going to make them mad, baby, because I'm not about to stop doing what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, I know. I found out that it was fake, too, so it is what it is. I'm just praying that God send me my tribe. Those are healthier responses. All of a sudden, you'll start saying stuff just like that out of nowhere. Whenever, I just gave y'all all three different ones, right? I just gave you all the different ones. All of a sudden, when you bump your head, when you scrape your knee, you're not sitting and soaking. All of a sudden, when you find out people are fake, when you find out family ain't family, when you find out the job is laying off, when you find out the church folks is acting funny, your response to what those people got going on is completely different. How you see it is completely different, but that only comes when you are operating with a level of self-awareness that you've never had before. Your self-awareness will change your perspective, and the only way you get top tier self-awareness is if you study, if you're opening the books, if you're practicing great time management, if you're putting yourself in the right rooms, if you're in environments where you're learning not stuff. I'm learning about mine. I'm learning about my mental health. I got to fix me. Thank you, Shantae, for them stars. I got to fix me. I got to deal with what's going on in the inside of me. I got to know why I move the way that I move. I got to understand why I do what it is that I do. What about that was said that makes me cry? Why am I weak about that? Why I feel a way about that? Thank you, Christina, for those stars. Double tap on my screen. Thank you, Miss Deborah, for those stars. Let's just be real about it. We have to get to a place in our life where we start holding ourselves accountable for our healing, holding ourselves accountable for our growth and our development, holding ourselves accountable for creating our boundaries and enforcing our boundaries with each and every person that is in our life. What are you saying? There's no special treatment for anybody. There's no second set of boundaries for other folk. These are the boundaries. This is what it is. I'm not going back and forth with nobody about nothing. I will not be, I will not sit, I will not attend, I will not smile and grin and pretend to be okay if I'm not okay. Understand that the moment that I feel like I have to reduce the person that I am to sit in this environment, two-finger swinging. Thank you, Miss Nettles, for those stars. Yeah. Two finger swinging, baby. I'm up out of there, baby. Yeah, I'm up out of there. She said, thank you for this morning session of coaching. Man, they don't even understand. They get free coaching every single morning. All I ask them to do is to double tap on the screen. Double tap on the screen, send stars, send badges. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Send gifts on TikTok. That's what we do. You know what I mean? But you got to take the notes. You got to take the notes. Are you applying the notes? You got a red ink pen, you got a black ink pen, you get the information, but are you utilizing the information? Are you utilizing the information? Yes. Friends say you walk in heavy. People don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about that because it's easy to blame other people. You have got to get to a place where you start shifting your perspective, being conscious about the things that you're doing and how you're moving all throughout your life. Because what? You are going to always be held responsible for your behavior, good, bad, or indifferent. You will always be responsible for your own behavior, good, bad, or indifferent. That's all going to fall right there on you each and every time. Yeah. Each and every time, not just and y'all know that over here with our coach is what, that your real life and your spiritual life run parallel, right? So what did you say this morning, coach? I'm telling you that it's not about how you fall, it's about how you get up. I need you to focus on your getting back up. I need you to focus on your self-awareness. I need you to focus on not putting yourself second place. You say you're not going to put yourself second place to other people, but I don't need you to put yourself second place to you either. Understand that I need you to value the person that you are. I need you to cater to the person that you are. I need you to honor the person that you are. I need you to see yourself with a different set of lenses. That's what I need from you. Helping hands, I appreciate that Cash App. I need you to see yourself with a different set of lenses, right? That's what I need you to do this morning. I need you to know that you're not going to be in an environment all the time with people that love you, and that is okay. You're not going to always be surrounded by people that are singing your praises, and that's okay. You're not going to always be surrounded by people that are happy, joy, didn't know you was coming in today. And guess what? That too is okay. Thank you so much, LaGrace, for those stars. They're not going to always be happy to see you, but guess what? We are in this world, but not of it. You have got to learn how to operate around different types of people without taking on their energy. You have got to learn how to be in certain environments with certain people without taking on their baggage, without taking on that negativity that they're coming in with. You got to learn how to just walk in when you see and when you feel that they are off, keep going. Oh, baby, you're not going to ruin my day. You're not going to ruin my day. You're not going to ruin my day. You're not going to ruin my mood. You're not going to get the text in my phone and acting all crazy because, you going through something, baby. That is on you. That is on you. I'm not going to be able to do it. It's all about protecting your peace, protecting your energy, guarding your focus, protecting your peace, protecting your energy, guarding your focus, protecting your peace, guarding your energy. Understand that guarding your focus, protecting your peace, your energy, and guarding your focus, these are things that you need to operate with on a regular basis all throughout your day. Understand that I cannot allow you to ruin my day, to ruin my good mood. I can't allow that because guess what? You work too hard for that. After you've gone through hell already, dealing with folk, doing this, doing that, you think, man, life hard already. Life is a struggle already. What I'm not about to do, oh no, we can't do that. We can't do that. You have to learn how to live and be here around people who don't think like you. You have to live and deal and share space with folk that are not on your level. And you have to learn how to do it in a way where you don't allow the way that they think and the way that they feel to impact the way that you think and the way that you feel. I will not be taking on that negative energy. Baby, understand, you feel defeated, I don't. You feel like you can't make it, I will. You want to give up, I'm not. Understand that I'm Jacob, baby, not turning it loose until they change my name. You're going to have to change my name. You're going to have to come up off my stuff. You're going to have to give me what they say, give me my guts. You're going to have to give me my guts, baby. Understand that I want everything that is mine. I want everything that is assigned to me. I want everything that is a part of God's plan for my life. Understand that I'm not settling for nothing. I'm not putting up with nothing. I'm not tolerating nothing. That's not the mindset of a winner. That's not the mindset of a go-getter. That's not a mindset of a person that is victorious. That's not the mindset of a person that is more than a conqueror. When you are more than a conqueror, when you are aware of the God that we serve and the things that he's able to do exceedingly and abundantly in our life, when you acknowledge, understand, and trust his word, then you know that there's nothing that's off limits to me. Even if I got a bump on my neck, my head, I'm still going to get my blessing. Even if I got to scrape the knee, I'm still going to get my blessing. Even if I got to go through the fiery furnace, I'm still going to get my blessing. You will not distract me. You won't distract me. You won't pull me off course. Yeah, you won't distract me. You won't pull me off course. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. I'm locked in, coach. Yeah, I'm locked in. Everybody ain't going to be on board. Everybody won't get it. Everybody won't clap. And that's perfectly fine. You got to stop being distracted by the folk who got their hands balled up. You got to stop being distracted by folk who got their hands in their pocket, who got their hands tied behind their back. Let them folk be. That it is what it is. Because guess what? They can't stop nothing. That right there, that's free game for you right there. Understand that some of y'all need to write that all by yourself over on a sticky note. Baby, they can't stop nothing. What you say, coach? As long as you get back up, they can't stop nothing. And it doesn't matter how many times that you stumble all the way to the finish line. It doesn't matter how many times you trip and you fall over to the stump of the finish line. It doesn't matter. Even if you got to get to the finish line crawling on your belly, guess what? It still won't stop nothing. Yeah, you might not get there when you thought that you was going to get there. You might, and that's okay. Come on, double tap on my screen. Thank you, Lil Grace. I appreciate those stars. You might not get there when you think that you're going to get there. But understand that it's not about what you think. It's not about what you feel. Because when you start operating with the mindset of Christ and you start aligning yourself for the things that he wants you to do and operating in his will, following him every step of the way, he can take you from the back of the line to the front of the line. He can jump you to the front right there in front of everybody. Matter of fact, he can slow down time. Understand that he can separate the waves. Understand that he controls the winds. He can take the stars to go into the sky and strategically place them where they need to go. And you mean to tell me that you think? Come on. Like let's be real. Yeah, let's be real. What you say, you playing with yourself. You playing with your potential. It's not about how many times that you fail. It's not about how many times you struggle. It's not about how many times, I backslid. I did this, I did that. I don't know if I'm going to come back. I did this, I did that. I don't know if that's going to be grace for me. I did this, I did that. I don't know if it's going to be forgiveness for me. I did this, I did that. I don't know if I'm going to be okay. As long as you got breath in your body, then God gave you another chance on this morning. Hello, somebody. That's your rude awakening right there. That's your word of the day right there. For anybody who woke up and your mind was heavy, if you woke up, your mind was cloudy, your chest was heavy, your shoulders was tight, you had stress and anxiety, and it was about to consume you, I need for you to shut that down right now. Dismantle that thinking. I need for you to snap up out of it, because the truth of the matter is, if you still got breath in your body, this right here is your do-over day. If you got activities of your limbs, this is your do-over day. If you are clothed right now with your right mind, this is your do-over day. Do-over day? That's exactly right, baby. This is your chance to do it all over. Understand that when we were little and we would play the game of hide and go seek, and right before you run up, the base would be the tree, and you run it around the tree, and you know that you about to get caught. What would you do before they touch you? What would you do before they tag you and say that you were out? You would have the opportunity to yell, what? Do-over. And guess what? Every single day that you wake up, this right here, this is your do-over day. Before I tag myself out, I'm going to do it over. Before I get put over there to the side and have to watch everybody else win, watch everybody else play, watch everybody else be successful, evolve, and have abundance, I'm going to scream do-over on this here day. This is my do-over day. Hello, somebody. I still got some skin in this game. I still can get out here and make it. I can still do this and I can still do that. All you got to do is shift your perspective. All you got to do is shift your perspective. But the problem is sometimes we get caught up in what? Caught up in our emotions, throw a temper tantrum, allow our emotions to consume us, and not even realize that responding out of your emotions is going to cost you. Responding out of your emotions is going to cost you. And I'm going to say this right here. Let me get some love first. Let me get 5 badges on IG. Matter of fact, let me get 6 badges on IG. Let me get 6 badges on IG. Let me get some love over here on TikTok. I see the flowers coming. Let me get some love. Let me get some hearts. Let me get some love over here. Y'all double tap on that screen. Y'all at 104.6K on TikTok. Okay, get us up to 1,000 stars on Facebook. Y'all at 874. I want to say something else about this emotion thing real quick. I'm going to say this. I'm getting the love first, though, because if I don't get the love first, I know. Thank you, Leandra. Thank you, King. I appreciate you. Thank you, Danielle, Charmaine. I see you double tap on my screen. Let me get some love on TikTok. Double tap. I'm gonna try to hit that share button too. Hit that share button real quick. Hit that share button. Thank you, Granny. Thank you, Auntie Nay. Appreciate you, Chevy. Thank you, Heather Smith. I see y'all double tapping. I see the badges coming. Crystal Love. There we go. We got the 20 from you. They go Antoinette. Antoinette drop her 20. Okay, Raquel. Okay, appreciate that badge. Double tap on the screen. I need 4 more on IG. 4 more on IG. I need TikTok. Come on, send me some love on TikTok real quick. Double tap on that screen. I see you. Is it Shirley? Thank you, Auntie Nay and Shirley. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Chanel. Is it Gusta? Tivia? Appreciate y'all. Double tap on the screen. Double tap on the screen. When you acting out of your emotion, y'all ain't gonna like this part, but it's gonna be tight, but it's gonna be right. Rachel White, thank you so much. We at 934. We're trying to get to 1,000 stars over here on Facebook real quick. Double tap on that screen. I need some love. Thank you, Latifah. I appreciate you, Granny Pressure. I see you sliding in with some flowers. Unique. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Wendy. There we go. We got 1,000 over here on Facebook. We got Larissa in. We got Pressure in. Sending some love. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Double tap on that screen. Okay, there we go. All right, let me tell y'all. Listen, don't get mad about this part, right? Also, I need, because I have to be, this is because it's irritating the back of my ear. Because I listen, I need for you to also understand that when you're operating out of your emotions, it's also like you spitting in the face of God. That was aggravating me so bad to say, y'all. Because it's you saying that I don't trust you to do exactly what you said that you was going to do in my life. Anytime that you start having that temper tantrum, breaking down, yeah, friend, that's what friends say. Oh my God, that's why I said send me some love first, because I knew it was going to be some people that was going to be like, wait, what? Yeah, God gave us emotions. Yeah, we all have emotions. We do. But how we utilize our emotions is all left up to us. He also gave us divine right of choice. And a lot of times what happens is when we're being tested and we're going through things, I have to say this in this tone because I need to make sure that I say it exactly how I got it. It's almost like you're spitting in the face of God when he says, like, I got you. I'm going to provide for you. I'm going to do for you. I'm going to pour into you. I'm going to protect you. I'm going to make sure that you never go without, but you have to trust me. Every single time that something happens, you know what I'm saying, and you start falling apart, every time something happens out of your normal this or your normal that, and you start wanting to throw in the towel and you start allowing negative dialogue and negative things to start happening, it's you in that moment. You're behaving like the children of Israel when he told them not to save the manna. Come on. And that, yeah, come on, that's, in that moment, friends say, ouch, come on, yeah, it's tight. It's tight. Every single time that you start questioning whether or not you're going to be okay, questioning whether or not he's going to open the door, whether or not he's going to create the opportunity, whether or not he's going to do exceedingly and abundantly all that he's already said. You're in that moment when you're sitting there and you're saying and you're claiming over your own life, oh, depression got the best of me, anxiety got the best of me, stress got the best of me, these things. Oh, no. You're speaking that over your life. You're saying in that moment that your depression is stronger than God, that your anxiety is stronger than God, that your panic attacks is stronger than God. And what's happening is it's saying that I said that I'm going to protect you. I already told you to do what? Get your ink pens out. I've already told you. And this is how we know that it's a direct disrespect to him. This is how we know it's like spitting in his face. This is how we know that this right here is not something that we should be doing, because he says already in his word, the anxiety, he said, be anxious for nothing. What you anxious for? Write it in your notes. He said, these are his words. He said, be ye anxious for nothing. What are you anxious for? What are you shaky for? What are you dizzy for? What are you inhaling and exhaling inside of a paper bag for? What are you taking all of these anxiety medicines and all these different, what are you taking all of these things for? My word says, be anxious for nothing. This is why I said, give me the love first, because I already knew we was going to be tight. Yeah, be anxious for nothing. So you're upset about something that I'm in control over. You're stressing about something that I'm in control over. You're worrying about something that I am in control over. You're talking about that that little job. You talking about that little car. You talking about that little relationship. Baby, understand those things are minute to me. Don't you know I can take you from that to this? Don't you know I can take you from here to there? Don't you know what I'm capable of? How dare you? How dare you? Come on. Come on. That wasn't part of what I was going to talk about today. That just came. Come on. You got to give me a second now. How dare you? How dare you? It's a lot of people. You struggle every day not understanding you're struggling by choice. You got a choice in the matter. And you're choosing the struggle. I said, stand firm in my word. I said, be anxious for nothing. I said that I did not give you the spirit of fear. I said that I will give it to you, pressed down, shaken together, running over. I said that I'm always present. I said that not only am I Jehovah, I'm Jehovah Raha, I'm Jehovah Raphi. I told you, you know what I'm capable of. And what bothers me is that you still question. You still question my capabilities. And you don't think that that's a direct disrespect? You don't think that that's a direct disrespect? If your father and your mother say, I'm gonna give you $500 on Friday. Come by the house to pick up your $500 on Friday. Then you trust that they're going to give you the $500 on Friday. So you make your way over to their house on Friday because you know that the deposit is going to hit at 8 a.m. So you are at their house by 9 o'clock, giving them time to get up. Why? Because they've already told you that that's what it's going to be. And the only thing that they gave to you was they gave you their word. They gave you their word. On Friday, I'm going to give you $500. That's words being spoken. That's verbal dialogue. Understand? Follow me. We are outside. Come on. You believe it when they tell you, show up at the house on Friday. I'm giving you $500. Come on, Gigi. Come on. I'm going to give you $500. You get there at 9 o'clock. You know the deposit hit at 8. So you show up at 9, giving them time to get up, brush their teeth, and get it all in the game, right? So you show up trusting that they're going to do it. Why? Because they gave you their word. They said, show up over here on Friday. Deposit hit at 8 o'clock. I'll give you the $500. Guess what? The same way that God talks to us the same way, right there written out. His is in black and white. I'm going to give it to you, pressed down, shaken together. Why don't you believe me? I'm going to heal you. Why don't you believe me? I'm going to bring you through. Why don't you believe me? You trust in what is carnal. You trust in what is fleshly. You trust in what you can touch. Understand, if it's right there coming from them, you feel like you can trust it. But guess what happens? When you trust their word, but you don't trust mine. But put their resume up against mine. It's times when you counted on them and they let you down. It's times when, It's times when they hurt you. I ain't never hurt you. It's times, they just like you. They are just like you. They are wrapped in flesh, walking, talking, living, breathing beings like you. Baby, it's been times, yeah, even though they're your mother and your father, they've let you down. Not me. Check my resume. It was times in your life where you called on me, even despite all the things that you've done, even the situation that was self-inflicted, I still came through. You were standing next to them, and when boom, 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 that all of that happened, people were dropping like flies around you, but it did not happen to you. When the people that you were laying up with, guess what? They went to the doctor, find out that they had some stuff going on, and guess what? You went to the doctor and yours was negative, even though you had been laid up with them, even though you done did this, that, and the third. Oh yeah, the family members, oh yeah, all of them had the same trauma. All of them went through these same thing. And guess what? Somehow or another, it skipped your house. Somehow or another, it skipped past you. Somehow or another, you're able to do this, that, and I've been protecting you in spite of you. I've been watching over you in spite of you. Remember the days you was pacing the floor? Remember the days when you sitting and cried? Remember the days when you knew for a fact that it should have been you, that it could have been you? Remember those days? Guess what? Check my resume. Because some of you wake up every single day and you're operating with the mentality of, again, the Israel children out there in the wilderness. Wait a minute. Is it not enough that I just freed you from Pharaoh? I just broke you out of that bad habit. I just broke you out of that bad dysfunctional relationship. I just got you up out of that nasty divorce. I just got you away from that toxic family. I just got you away from that job that kept overlooking you, that kept playing with you and your potential. I just got you out of that bad business deal. I just opened that other door for you. I just created another way from you. I just broke you loose from your Pharaoh. I just got you away from your Pharaoh over in this season. Over in season 1, I broke you out of your Pharaoh of affliction, your Pharaoh of heartache, your Pharaoh of pain, your Pharaoh of sickness, your Pharaoh of standing in front of that judge thinking that you were going to rot in prison. I brought you out of your Pharaoh of laying up in the hospital when you thought that you would never see the outside again, that you would be confined to those machines. I did it for you then. I broke you out of your Pharaoh over in this season. And now that I brought you out of your Pharaoh and brought you over here, and I'm giving you manna coming from the sky, I got one request. Don't try to save the manna. But yet and still you walking around with pocket full of manna. Penny pinching. I gotta say this. I gotta say this. I don't know if this gonna happen. I gotta protect this. Come on, Doris. I gotta protect this because I don't know if that. Scarce thinking. Lack thinking. Like the God that gave you that ain't gonna give you more. Come on, Rachel White. Like, yeah. You got one life to live. You better live it. Hello. We here for a good time, not a long time. You got one life to live. Live it. What you say? I say, Coach say take the trip. Hello, somebody. Coach say take the trip. Go to the spa. Go do something nice for yourself. Understand that if you keep holding on, somebody else gonna be tripping with your money. Somebody else gonna be tripping with your pension. Somebody else gonna be tripping and doing everything else and living their very best life on all of your 401k. Understand that everybody else, while you going in the ground, they gonna be fighting over who's gonna get what they left behind. Understand that ain't no need to fight about and tussle about me. I'm gonna spend all mine right now. Don't get mad at me. Yes, Sirski. Yeah, you know what? It is what I'm going. Yeah. It'll be enough. It'll be enough to get me cremated. But after that, baby, Yeah, double tap, what? I'm gonna do something for myself. I gotta take myself out. I gotta do, come on, let's be real. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna celebrate myself. Take the trip, sis. Go on the vacation. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your life. Yeah, getting up every single day, going to work every single day, doing all of that. Oh, you got 3 months worth of vacation time. Why you got 3 months worth of vacation time? Take the vacation. If something happens to you, then guess what? Some folk don't let you take your vacation. And guess what? You just lost all 3 months of that vacation that you've been piling up. Oh, because you're such a dedicated worker. You're such a stand-up guy. Understand, and if you leave here today, then guess what? All of a sudden, they're going to throw your family a card and a flower, and they may send the flower. It all depends on who's going to invest in the flower. Thank you, LaToya, for the cash out. Guess what? You're going to get that nice little card, and they're going to have somebody else training in your position the next day. Take the trip. Enjoy your life. You only get one. We're here for a good time. time, not a long time. Understand that. So God is looking and saying, I just brought you out of your Pharaoh, the Pharaoh of brokenness, the Pharaoh of heartache, the Pharaoh of shame and depression and stress and anxiety. I brought you out of your Pharaoh. Why is it now that I brought you from that? I freed you from that you're over here acting like I'm not the same one that just did that. I did that in that season. Only imagine what I'm able to do in this one. That was yesterday's work. That was you have to watch out for the God that we serve, especially when he do stuff that he do. You know what I'm saying? Because he go big, he go extreme. So, for you to be walking around questioning and sad and depressed and acting like God is not amazing in our life, it bothers me some because I'm looking at stuff that he's done. Okay, so let's just play this back real quick. I'm gonna hit it with a rewind. Let's just rewind this real quick. Okay, so he over there, y'all say y'all want to get free from Pharaoh. I free y'all from Pharaoh. Look at how crazy this thing actually happened. I opened up the sea. Understand that I opened up the sea. Not only did I open up the sea, I need for y'all to pay attention. So how is it that I can open up a whole entire sea, a whole Red Sea, big old ocean? That understand that I can open up a big old ocean for you. And not only do I open it up, I separate it, right? When I say open it up, I want you to imagine if you was to walk out to a beach, a familiar beach that you know, and you just all of a sudden seen the beach, all of a sudden separate, right? That is big. That is gigantic. He's going extreme right then and there, right? First of all, are you going to be questioning whether or not he going to feed you after that? After I done sink that, baby, I'm going to sit on down wherever you want me to sit at. Hello, somebody. Thank you, Wendy, for the cash app. I'm going to sit down wherever you want me to sit at. That's it. All you got to do is tell me one time where I'm going, what I'm doing, how you want me to do it. People be like, oh, you glowing so good. Yes, I follow Christ. Oh, you living so good. Yes, I follow Christ. It's in him I live, I breathe, I have my very being. Baby, if you think that for 1 second that I'm going back to them yesteryears, you got something else coming. Hello, somebody. I didn't taste and see that he was so good. I didn't got way too tapped in to go back now. Hello, somebody. You had to come on, let's be real. Once you get a taste of real peace, real joy, real understanding, oh baby, ain't no coming back from that. You can't turn that loose for nothing. I understand exactly how the boy said, yeah, it's like fire, baby. It's like fire. Yeah. I can't turn that loose. I want to know more. Thank you, King. Yeah. I want to know more. I'm thirsty for it. I'm hungry for it. I'm eager to get up and to spread your word and your awareness. I'm eager to tell your people of how great you are, how honest you are, how transparent, how it is right there. We can read all about you. It's no hidden spots when it got something to do with you. Understand that it's a blueprint right there. So imagine standing right there and watching the sea pass his way. But that ain't all that he did. It put emphasis. Come on, double tap on my screen. It put emphasis on this part right here. Wait a minute, Miss Lita. He put emphasis on the fact. He said, I separated the sea, right? He said, on dry land. Hey, wait a minute. You got to talk to me nice, coach. Wait a second. Yeah. You questioning whether or not I'm going to feed you when I just opened up a whole entire sea? And behind you. And when I opened the sea, I ain't just opened it. I know I done taught this before, but I didn't teach this part. When he opened the sea, emphasis, the Bible made sure that they were clear about the dry land. I don't know how we missed that the last time, but we back. Yeah. Rewind. Yeah, he said dry land. He put emphasis on the dry land, which meant there was no mud. There was no soft spots. If you ever been in the sea and you stepped on sand, you know that wherever there's water, your foot go down a little bit. It make it difficult for you to be able to move throughout the sand. The sand gets to feeling real heavy when you're walking on it. It makes your calves hurt. It makes your legs hurt when you're walking on sand, right? Come on. He said, I parted the sea. And when I parted the sea, I let you walk through on dry land, which meant it was sturdy enough for you to be able to walk. It was sturdy enough for you to stick. Come on, that's good teaching. Understand, it was sturdy enough for you to make your way all the way through. So if I parted the sea and I allowed you to walk and put emphasis on the land was dry, which means there was no muddy, no miry places. You walked through on dry land. Your sandals were not soaked. Your feet was not muddy and heavy. It was dry land. That means what? He's always operating with a solid foundation. That's a red ink pen. No, what you say? God always operates with a solid foundation. So anything in your life that is confusing, anything in your life where it's shaky, anything where you don't know whether it's this or it's that, there's just know this. It's not God. Take that to the bank, baby. Ouch. Double tap. What you say, coach? I'm just saying the emphasis I have on it this morning is the fact that it put emphasis on the fact that the land was dry, so it wasn't muddy, it wasn't uneven, it wasn't none of that. They was able to get away swiftly. And I'm just wanting you to know that if the foundation is not, if the foundation ain't dry, understand that if it's a little shaky, if it's a little muddy, if it's a little cloudy, then just know that that's not God. Abort the mission expeditiously. Go overboard. Go ahead and get your canoe, get your floaties. That ship ain't shipping in the right direction. It's time to get up out of there expeditiously. Oh, baby, this right here, this is my stop. Oh, yeah. Not all aboard, but all on board. Let me get up out of here. That's right. Excuse me, church finger in the air. Excuse me, head bump. Yeah. I got to get up out of here. That's it. That's all, baby. This is where I get off at. Understand that. This right here, if we confused about what's happening, don't know what it's time to get up out of here. Tap the captain. Can you let me off? Tap the captain. I'm just saying, it's time to go. It was dry. I brought you through that. And after I brought you through that, if that wasn't a big enough display of my love and my affection and my protection for you, bringing you out of something that you knew that you would have, actually been in the ground in. If that's not enough work for you, I take you through on dry land. After I get you over here and you're on dry land, now I'm raining down manna from the sky. But you still question my goodness. You still question whether or not I'm faithful. You still question whether or not I will supply your every need according to my riches in heaven. You still questioning whether or not I'm a healer, a protector, a provider, a way maker. You're still questioning what it is that I'm capable of doing after I just parted a Red Sea and you were able to walk through on dry land. It was emphasis on the dry land. It wanted to make sure that you understood that the foundation was solid as they crossed through. I made sure that what was after you got destroyed. Understand that. That's the reason why you look back at some of your relationships after you done broke up with them, some of your friendships after y'all ain't friends no more, your family ships after you done finally snip, and you look back at them and you like, oh, they ain't look nothing like that when we was dating. Oh my God, they look so bad. I didn't even recognize them. Oh my God. You look back over there and you looking at them like, why they ain't look like that when we was together. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. He said, what was after you? What was after you? I destroyed what was after you. I destroyed what was after you. What was running after you? I did that. I put you through on dry land. And then once you got over here, as if I didn't just protect you. You know what I'm saying? Just first of all, can we go back to something real quick? Number one, I said that what God said is in the Bible. He says, I will not test you beyond your strength. And even when you're tested, you know what I mean? Once you pass that test, I've already prepared a way of escape. I've already prepared a way of an escape for you. We talked about that 3 weeks ago, right? So there, perfect example. He gave them a way of escape. Not only did I test you by keeping you over there with Pharaoh all of that time operating as slaves, I then did what? I prepared a way of escape for you once you passed that test. Then I said that I was going to protect you. I protected you by what? Destroying what was running after you. So I've shown you, check my resume, that my resume is clean with you. I've shown you all of my goodness. I've shown you that I was faithful. I've shown you that this is a type of God that you're serving, that I will do it for you. And not just one time, but I'll do it over and over and over and over again for you. I've been a way maker, as my grandmama would say, for you. I've done exactly what I was supposed to do concerning you. Understand that, right? Then we get over here, and now after I done made an escape for you, I done protected you from what was chasing you. Now I'm doing what? Now I'm showing you that I'm going to provide for you. I'm just running down the way that we can trust him in just this one story. Now I'm saying that I'm a provider for you, so I'm raining down nourishment. I'm raining down nutrition. I'm raining down food for your belly to keep you on your feet. Now I'm giving you this. All that I ask you to do is not spit in my face. All I'm asking you to do is not question to do exactly what I did when you was over there with Pharaoh. I did at the Red Sea. I did when I brought you out on dry land. I'm just asking you to remember. Come on. I'm just asking you to remember. Some of y'all need a crash course in remembering. For a moment, I was trying to figure out why the Bible always say, remember, remember, remember. Now I understand why. Because people forget fast. Remember, 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 because people forget so fast. And it's not just like that with God, it's with us as well. We can do something for you on Wednesday, but if we say no on Friday, you will act like we never just said yes to you on Wednesday. We can be done did it for you, did it for you, did it for you, but that one time that we say no, that one time that said we're not coming through, then all of a sudden it's like we never said yes over there. Dang, you don't remember? Just 2 weeks ago, I gave that to you. Dang, you don't remember? Just last week, I helped you out with that. How you upset with me because this particular time, I'm telling you that I can't. You don't remember all the other times that I said yes? You don't remember all the other times that I came through? You don't remember all the other times that I made the sacrifice? And the only thing that matters to you is the one time that I said that no, the one time that I said that I couldn't, the one time that I said that I don't have it. That's the only thing that you remember is that one time. How do you forget all the past yeses before? That's the same exact way that we do to God. The one time that he said, no, I can't give that to you. No, you're not ready for that. No, you're still connected to the wrong people. See, the difference is he's saying his no is not a no. It's a not with them. His no is not a no. It's a, I got to protect you from that. I know you want that. I know it look good to you. I know, yeah, but you got to practice some desire restraints, because if I give you that, that's going to destroy you. If I let you take on that relationship, that man, that woman is going to run you in the ground. That person don't deserve the person that you are. I'm protecting you right now. Understand that. And we have to learn how to trust him in every aspect of our life. Every single thing that we do is spiritual. Relationships, friendships, jobships, churchships, your very being, every decision that you make is spiritual. And that's the reason why I told y'all on yesterday, before you start making decisions, big or small, learn how to step back and breathe. Center yourself. Understand that. Process what it is that you feel, and then pray and ask God for direction. Why? Because I only want to do what you want me to do. I only want to go where you want me to go. Understand that I can't expect for you to bless me if I'm not following your direction. I can't expect for you to protect me if I'm not in alignment with your will. Understand that. That's not how this works. You can't have one without the other. You get over there, you get the manna that's coming from the sky. I'm feeding you. I'm doing every single thing that I said that I would do. And while I'm feeding you, you had one direction. That's why I said you have to stop asking for his blessings if you don't want his direction. They go hand in hand. You can't have more of one without the other. You want my blessings, you have to follow. You want my abundance, you got to follow. You want my press down, shaking together, you got to follow. You want my open doors, you got to follow. Don't say you want all of my goodness, but you don't want the struggles that's going to come along with you getting to my goodness. You want to do all of this and you want to have all of that. You want to go extreme in your life. But then when you see the requirements, when you see the work that you have to put in, the dedication that you have to have, the commitment that you have to have, when you see all of that, then all of a sudden, there goes somebody's towel in the air. You're ready to throw in the towel. You're ready to lay down and soak and cry. You're ready to have a temper tantrum. You have to make a decision. If you want my blessings, you also have to take my direction. Let me lead you. You ain't got to be submissive to them, but you got to be submissive to me. You don't have to bow down to me. I get it. They ain't gave you no reason. We are submissive to people that we trust. And I know you don't trust them. Where there's no trust, there'll be no submission. We are only submissive, that's men and women, to people that we know and trust. You know me, and you're supposed to be trusting me. Where there's no trust, there's no submission. Because when a person trusts you, they're going to follow whatever it is that you just said. Oh, no, do this, this, and this. And they're going to do it to a T. And they ain't finna question nothing about it. If you talk in the house and you tell them, oh, the sky is red, they're going to say, oh, is that guy red out there? Oh, I ain't going out there. They're not going to see if the sky is really red because they have that trust. Where there's no trust, there's no submission. They are twins. They're interlocked together. You can't have one without the other. He said, I know you're not submissive, but you got to be submissive to me. I said, don't save the matter. So then what happens? You go right and you try to save the matter. When I've already told you that I got you. When I already told you that I'm going to protect you. I already told you that I'm going to bring it home for you. So what are you worried about? What are you stressing about? All I need you to do is lock in. All I need you to do is pay attention. All I need, that's it. That's it. All I need you to do really is proceed with caution in everything that you do. There's nowhere that you're going to go that's going to be too far from me. There's nothing that you're going to experience that I'm not already aware of. Understand that. I know the very counts of the hairs on your head. I know how many tears that you've actually cried. I know every struggle, every obstacle, every dark hour that you have faced and that you're going to face. It's all strategically planned. Your life is a big old obstacle course. Change your perspective. Your life is a big old obstacle course. Change your perspective. She said, you teaching today. Good morning to you. Change your perspective. Your life is a big obstacle course. Look at it that way. Some of y'all, well, I didn't sin, I didn't did too much, I didn't did all of this, I didn't did all of that, I don't know if I can come back, I didn't counted myself out, I don't know this and I don't know that. The problem of the matter is, when you say that, it's the first problem is that you don't understand. Everything is not going to be for your understanding. His ways are not your ways. His understanding is far beyond yours. You will never understand it all. That's why you have to trust. Understand that. Stop thinking that you have to have all your ducks in a row. Stop thinking that you have to be perfect. Stop thinking that everybody got to be all perfectly lined up, because that's not correct. That's very much incorrect. All you got to do is show up. That's it. That's all. Well, I didn't sin. I didn't did this. I didn't did that. But one thing for sure, two things for certain is that we've all sinned. We've all sinned. Every single one of us at one point or another, we didn't all sin. But according to his word, we all have been here. This right here, this is everybody. Ain't nobody over here that is without sin. We can all sin at one point or another. But what he says is that I got grace for that. And I have to make it plain for the people that's still struggling with, can I still make it? Can I still do? Is it gonna? Yeah, I need for you to understand that. He says there's grace for that. For the sin that there's grace for that. The same amount of sin, I got the same amount of grace. And what happens is, when you're ready to surrender this, I'm ready to surrender that. This is how they filters through. You see how the grace, here we go. They're going to sin into the grace. The grace coming right up. It's a filtering process. This is you right here. There's a filtering. The more you pour in, the more of this come out. The more that goes in right here, the more that comes in, the more comes out. The more that comes in, the more that comes out. Right here, we all got sin. But the Bible says that there's grace for that. But in order for you to get the grace that he has for that, in order for you to get what I got for you, you got to be willing to do what? You got to be willing to surrender that. You got to be willing to give up that. You got to be willing to cut ties with that. You got to be willing to shed yourself from that. You crying about the sin. He said, I got grace for it. And you got sin over here, I got grace over here. You got sin over here, I got grace over here. You got sin over here, I got grace over here. You got sin over here, I got grace for that. All you got to do is give me that, and I'm going to give you grace. That's what it said. Go read it. You got sin, I got grace. There's nothing that you've done that you cannot come back from. There's no distance that you went that I can't reel you back in. I got grace for every single mistake. I got grace for every obstacle. I got grace for every trial. I'm not expecting for you to be perfect. I'm not expecting for you not to make mistakes. I'm not expecting for you to always be this person on the up and up. It says Romans 3:23, we have all sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. There's grace for it. What are you saying, coach? The illustration is I want you to take that weight off your chest. And stop allowing people to condemn you to hell. Stop allowing people to make you feel like you are lost, that you're not welcome. Stop allowing people to make you feel like you can't speak, you can't live in that spiritual realm with him. Because this journey right here, sweets, understand me, hear me. This is a personal journey. It's not about how other people feel about you. It's not about what other people think about your life. It's not about what they're saying about your life. The truth of the matter is when you get up there, he's not going to ask you, what did sister so-and-so tell you? How did brother so-and-so feel about you? He's going to ask you about you. He's going to ask them about them. Understand that. Stop being this person that is trying to be so closed off because you're afraid of what other people are going to say. People are going to persecute you. People are going to have something negative to say. People are going to talk good, bad, or indifferent. But what he said in his word, not out of their mouth, but what's in the word is I got grace for that. Stop allowing people to condemn you to hell. Stop allowing people to shame you out of your walk, to guilt trip you up out of your walk, to bash you up out of your walk, to make you feel inferior, to make you feel like you're not good enough, to make you feel like, oh, this right here, this ain't for people like you. You don't look the part. You don't dress the part. You like this and you not that. You don't live the part. Oh, your lifestyle, this, and your thought process, that, and you know, you still got that boyfriend. You still got that girlfriend. Yeah. Let everybody worry about their own house. Love. It also says that love covers a multitude of sin. Love me up out of it. Pray me up out of it. You got a problem with what it is that I do? Go to God. Go to God about that. But I can guarantee you when you go to him, he's not going to tell you to come tell me that I'm going to hell. He's not going to tell you to come and bash me, to come judge me, to come and belittle me, to come discredit me. I can tell you that right now. He's not going to say that. He's not going to tell you to tell me to mute me. He's not going to tell you that. Why? Because we already learned that what? That once you have experienced his greatness, once you have seen his glory, once you've experienced him in the most intimate settings, when he's done certain things in your life, what did he say? It's accountability on your head to tell your testimony. It's an accountability on your head to let the people out there know exactly what it is that I've done in your life. Go and tell them that I helped you. Go and tell them that I gave you a breakthrough. Go and tell them that I healed your body. Go and tell them that I got you up out of this, that, and the third. Go and let them know it's on you to make sure that you testify. Come on. Here you are over there believing what they talking about, tiptoeing, talking about, I ain't going to tell everybody about my blessings because, you know, everybody ain't going to be happy for you. Then you're people pleasing. You're more concerned with your relationship with people than you are with your relationship with God, because God said, tell them. Okay, well, wait. Yeah. I can't tell everybody about my blessing because everybody ain't going to be clapping for me. Everybody ain't going to be happy for me. Then you're more concerned about people than you are about God, because God said, tell them. He said, tell them. What you think that just because they not clapping for you that they're going to stop your blessing? Because they can't. You think that just because they standing around with their face balled up that that's going to stop your blessing? It won't. You think that just because they over there talking bad about you because you done got this and you done got that all of a sudden you're going to lose it? Because you won't. They can do all the talking that they want to do. They can say all the stuff that they want to say, but it still won't stop what God is about to do in your life. He's not seeking to please them. Understand that. Not through your life is your life. He talking, that's an intimate relationship. That's between you and him. That's between, they can't, what they say, the joy that I got, the world didn't give it to me, the world can't take it away. Baby, you can't take all this away. All you can do is sit over there with your mad self. All you can do is sit over there with your arms folded up. All you can do is sit over there and be mad. That's it, that's all. And watch me continue to win. Again, I've said it for 100 times and I would say it again and again. You got to know, he never said in the presence of people that love me. He never said in the presence of people that was applauding me. He never said in the presence of people that was going to be singing my praise. He said in the presence of your enemies, you're going to eat. In the presence of your enemies, you're going to be successful. In the presence of your enemies, I'm going to give it to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. In the presence of your enemy, I'm going to endow you. In the presence of your enemies, understand that I'm going to give you, rain down on you, abundance right there in front of everybody that said that you couldn't have it. Right there in front of everybody that said that you wasn't going to make it. In front of everybody that counted you out from a baby girl. Everybody that spoke negatively about you. Everybody that said that you wouldn't be this or you wouldn't be that. I'm going to show them right there in front of everybody, the same ones that cursed you, I'm going to send them back to bless you. The same ones that spoke negatively about you, they're going to have to spin the block. They're going to be so convicted that they're going to want to apologize to you. The same ones that said you wasn't this and that, watch how they come right back and front you. And yeah, I want to get some of what you got. Hello, somebody, just like they did Paul and Silas in the prison. Wait a minute. First, at one point, you were putting me in prison in the darkest part of the prison. At one point, you had me over here eating grits out of a bowl in the dark. And then the next season, that's right, that's in the season, baby. And the next season, and the skinny minute, and the blink of an eye, right out the earthquake. Now you walking me out of the prison, walking me into your house, sitting me at your table, having your wife prepare me a hot plate. In one season, this was what was happening. In another season, it's something totally different. What are you saying? Understand that this is all stages. Your life is a big obstacle. Your obstacle course. You're going to face things. You're going to go through things. But how you handle your response to the things that you're going through determines if you make it to the next stage or not. Your response is going to be the determining factor. Or if you go into that next stage or not. You got to stop breaking down before your breakthrough. You got to stop throwing in the towel when you get a bump on your head. You got to stop becoming distracted when you done skinned your knee. You got to get the ointment of peroxide and keep going. No days off, no FMLA, no sick time, no vacation time. Every single day you owe it to yourself to wake up and to clock into this thing called life. You owe it to yourself every single day to wake up and know that I am more than a conqueror, that I'm more than victorious. Every single day, this is something that you owe to yourself. Every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because it's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. It is your favorite online motivational and inspirational speaker. It is your girl, street poet, and the chosen family in the chat, keeping the chat going. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We do this every single Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. or 9:30 a.m. We can hang out right here where you get your morning dose of motivation and inspiration. And if I did my job this morning, double tap on my screen. Thank you so much, Marie, for those stars. Thank you so much, Spiritual G. If I did my job this morning, if I blessed your soul, if I lifted your spirit, if I corrected your lens, if I got you thinking with a bigger perspective this morning, do me a favor and send me some love real quick. IG, if I did my job this morning, if you feel motivated, if you feel empowered, if you learned something new, took you some good notes, if you got some good notes over there, you say, you know what, coach, I'm working with this, send me a couple badges on IG. Same thing over here on TikTok, man. If I blessed your soul, if I lifted your spirit, if I did my job this morning on this video and you're about to walk away and your heart is full, your spirit is full, and you like, you know what, coach, you gave me just what I need. Send me some love real quick. I see the flowers coming. Facebook, same thing over here with you guys. Y'all know the drill, man. And y'all almost at 2K over here on the stars. If I blessed your soul, if I did my job this morning, go ahead and send me some love. Double tap on that screen for me real quick. Send me some stars. Let's see if we can get up to 2K on the stars over here. You a life coach? Yes, ma'am, I am. If you want to become a part of my chosen family, the link is right there in my bio. Click that link tree, stroll down to where it says mental health support group, and become a part of the chosen family right now today. Thank you so much, Kira, for the Cash App. That's right. Become a part of the chosen family right now today. Right? Click that link. Get in there. We have prayer, exclusive prayer that is not posted on any platform. That's on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have exclusive prayer. Thursday night, we have a mental health support group. That's every single Thursday night from 6:30 to 7:30. And yes, it is not posted on any platforms. Bring your questions, your comments, your testimonies. We are breaking down a book right in there together, man. We pray together. We cry together. We celebrate together. We fast together. I just dropped dropped the homework assignment for the month of June. I dropped it on June 1st. So you guys have y'all homework assignment that's for this month. So I hope y'all are locking in with it, because we're going to be talking about that homework assignment. If you haven't, go back into the and put up on Patreon so you can see what your homework assignment is, so you can get that done. Everybody that ordered the Hello Somebody boxes, y'all boxes will be shipping out this week. I'm shipping out today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, I'm going to be taking some over to the post office so we can get that going, so I can get some of y'all boxes out of here. Y'all know I got to go to Jamaica, so some of you guys will be getting boxes shipped after I get back from Jamaica. But listen, everybody box is on the way. Everybody's box is on the way. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for y'all love and y'all support. Thank you so much, man. Thank y'all. I appreciate all the love and support. I'm on my way to Jamaica, and it's still having I'm telling you, I'm on cloud nine right now. I am. Yeah, click the link that's in my bio, love. All you have to do is click the link in my bio where it says Linktree Street. Scroll down to where it says Mental Health Support Group, and you can become a part today. Y'all at 1,997. We only need 3 stars to have the 2K goal. I need 4 badges on IG. Double tap on that screen, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I love y'all so much, man. I want y'all to go and have the best day ever. Thank you so much. Okay, then subscribe to the TikTok. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Stacy. Appreciate that Cash App. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you. Good morning to y'all. Happy birthday to everybody that's celebrating a birthday, and happy belated birthday to anybody that I missed over the weekend that was celebrating their birthday. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys are enjoying y'all time, making sure that it's the best. Yeah, make the best of it. I'm telling you, anytime you get that trip around the sun, you owe that to yourself. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. I don't care if it's just something small, taking yourself out to dinner, going to get your nails and toes done. Do something nice for yourself. Practicing great self-care is, you know what I'm saying, it's top tier. I love it. You got to keep that fuel running inside of that vehicle. Yeah, you got to. I love you guys. Inspiring Queen, like I said, I did get my coffee. It came this weekend, so I'll get it posted inside of my story here shortly. I love you guys. She says, you learning the Patreon? Yep. All you have to do is when you see the live come live on Tuesdays at 12, click the link, type in your name, and it's going to bring you over to the screen where the class is going to be. Tuesday and Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when we have prayer. We have our class Thursday night from 6:30 to 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, all inside the Patreon. The Patreon is not posted online. Classes and prayer is not posted online. You have to be a part of the chosen family to actually interact with that. Homework assignment is not posted online. You have to be inside of the Patreon to receive the homework assignment, right? I do all the live videos I do online. So you guys get all of this for free online by just simply sending stars, sending badges, you know what I'm saying, sending gifts. But everything else, you guys have to be a part of the Patreon to receive. Click the link that's in my bio, scroll down to where it says Mental Health Support Group, click the $10 tier, become a part of the chosen family, and you'll get all access to everything else. I love me some of you guys, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. All right, guys, y'all have the best day ever. I love me some you, man. Y'all, man, listen, it's amazing to be able to get up every single day and to share space with you guys every day. I hope and pray that you guys stay in alignment today. Make this day a best day ever on purpose. You deserve this for yourself. All right, guys.